Journal, and the New York Times. So here's today's Wall Street Journal, the front page. Trump amps up criticism of Clinton. Democrats attack Department of Justice pro-pledge, right? All right, so there's a story about what's going on with the latest leaks and the Department of Justice action. But here's the front page of, they call themselves the New York Times, the paper of record, but as everyone knows, I call it the toilet paper of record because that's all it's really good for. Here's the front page, a wonderful picture of Hillary Clinton smiling on the top, and the right-hand story, in 1990s crisis, Trump used a tax tactic now banned. Have nothing to do with what's going on now. These are disgusting little human beings. They are prostitutes. They get paid to put out. So let's see who put out this. We have the David Barstow, Mike McIntyre, Patricia Cohen, Susan Craig, and Russ Butler. Yeah, Russ Butler of whose butt? That's what the crap is that they put out. I could show you more, and I do this on Trends in the News virtually every evening. Here's a story last Wednesday. You look at the front page of the New York Times, a black photo of Trump, very ominous. Under it, what drives Trump? A fear of fading away. What little prostitute person wrote this? Michael Barbaro. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're supposed to call yourself a journalist, and you say a fear of fading away. Oh, you decided, little boy? Because when you read this, it's nothing but empty crap.
I was about to say, it's projection. It's the New York Times that's bankrupt with the Mexican kingpin bailing them out. It's the mainstream media fading away. They're the ones fading away.
Exactly. So now, the same day, right? As they had, the next day rather, after this photo, that was Thursday, Friday. Here's Hillary in that famous fake happy smile with Michelle Obama. Yeah, the one that loves the rap stars that sing all those filthy, dirty, disgusting lyrics.
I'll rape you, bitch, up one side, down the other, but it's okay, because she said that Trump's bad.
Once adversaries, now allies. Hillary Clinton and Michelle Obama, not a word about the WikiLeaks. Not a word.
Let me ask you this. They're going bankrupt. They're all collapsing. This is a referendum against them. Whether Trump wins, loses, or draws, they admit they're devastated. Where do they go in the future? Give us the trends. Where do we go as the dinosaur that was discredited now collapses and rolls over dead in front of us?
Well, if she wins, again, look at her. We sent you the links here. You look at her campaign slogan, Stronger Together. Oh, yeah, Stronger Together. That was Mussolini.
Yeah, let's stop, because here's the crazy part. Obama and Hillary used communist and fascist terminology and even the same posters. They don't care as long as it's authoritarian. So you've got propaganda of fascist Italy here from the encyclopedia. You sent us this. Gerald, for TV viewers, I'll show folks the document cam shot. Explain this to people. They think we're so dumb they use fascist terminology.
Yeah, here it goes. National and social unity was symbolized by fascists themselves, the bound sticks being stronger together. So they have these sticks bound with an axe on them. Stronger together than individuality. Stronger together. It's a global takeover. Open borders, globalization, multinationalization, stronger together. It's against individuality. Italians were called to pull together in a unity. Mussolini declared that the state did not weaken the individual. This was a part of explicit rejection of liberal individualism. Furthermore, fascism was to be totalitarianism. Fascism was not a party, but a way of life. You ready for this? The corporatist state was offered as a unifying form of politics as opposed to a liberal democracy.
Sure, that's Roman Empire, which he was bringing back, where you have all the countries they've conquered tied together with a hatchet on the top. That's the symbol of fasci. That's the globalist model today.
Exactly. Stronger together, because individualism doesn't count. Alex, We all have to be politically correct. We all have to speak their
So let me
language.
ask you this. We'll do that. But explain to me, why do they openly use Karl Marx quotes of lean forward, capture the future, stronger together, Mussolini stuff? And, like, can they come up with anything new on their own? Because they use literal authoritarian terminology, and their little trendy minions don't get it.
The reason they do it is because they know how effective it is.
It works.
Hey, it worked for Mussolini. It worked for Marx. Why not us? Because all we are psychopaths, like the ones that we quoted, and we want to get in control. So they're using a proven methodology that worked very well. Again, stronger together, the words are right there. It was the foundation of fascism because individualism doesn't count. Oh, by the way, it goes back to what you were saying when I was on the last show. You were talking about the driverless cars and how we're all losing control of everything. And that's what this is. It's a totalitarian takeover. Go back to WikiLeaks again. That guy who's running Google. He's a big part, right?
Schmidt, I mean, they'll admit they're running the whole campaign.
And it's right there in the WikiLeaks. But the Turnip paper of record, the New York Times, doesn't have that headline there. Google rigging the elections with Clinton. They don't do that. So that's what I'm trying to say. They know what they're doing. They want a global takeover.
No, they know they're creating a global fascist order based on Rome. That's the admitted whole entire system. I totally agree. That's what Club of Rome admits. Is what Goldberg admits. So how do we counter it, and what do you expect to see? You're a smart guy. What happens if Trump gets in? What happens if they steal it? What are the two different divergent paths?
There's no stopping the populist movements. They're going on throughout Europe. You'll turn into the Deutschland Party. They just knocked out Merkel in key areas. You're looking at the Freedom Party in Austria, the Wilders Party in the Netherlands, Le Pen's party in France. You saw the
ISIS in Catalonia. It goes on and on.
So that's what the future is. It's people power. And your kind of show, what I'm doing, Paul Craig Roberts, others, Ron Paul, we are the people. Again, you read the WikiLeaks and you see what little creeps these jerks are and how...
Did you see the one 3 weeks ago where they said we want to keep them poor and desperate and in the dark and uninformed? It's so evil.
And again, the toilet paper doesn't put it out there. Listen to Hillary Clinton's speeches at the Goldman Sachs gang. They're telling that...
She's, I'm going to get rid of borders. I'm going to drop down wages. We're going to F everybody.
And